What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, and I am back again in the AM with another reaction to One Piece, and this is chapter 1137. Title is called Shamrock's Appearing. Who the fuck is Shamrock? But one thing I gotta say, man, Oda, the one thing he's gonna do better than anybody is make his fans theorize consistently every chapter. Really, I'm about to say every other chapter. Every chapter. Last chapter itself, it got a lot of people theorizing. It got my mind going in different places and stuff, especially talking about Nika and kind of like, you know, Luffy's response and how, like, even with his dialogue alone, how that kind of separates him from Joy Boy and then separates Joy Boy from Nika. So there's like three people who are Nika. There's like the OG Nika, there's Joy Boy Nika, and then there's Luffy Nika. So it's three Nikas, three niggas, three, yeah, it's three of them. It's three. But you know what I'm saying? It's that was something that I really liked in the chapter itself, because, you know, we hear that the world got destroyed twice before. So this definitely does seem like this is the third Nika. This is the third, the new, and probably the final version of this, right? But that was pretty cool. It was cool seeing the Arrow no Mi, or whatever the hell, Gunko, which we found the name of that God's Knights, whatever hell she was doing. We learned her name. It was also cool seeing Loki kind of like have his own kind of conviction. He's like, yeah, I'm doing things my own way, and he wants to be the sun god, the whatever in his interpretation. So based off of, I guess, the Harley text had like two different interpretations, or at least one of them, whatever, but there's two different interpretations, and that's pretty dope. So with that being said, man, let's just get into this chapter, man. Shamrock's appearing. What's going on with Yamato, Ogre Child, Yamato's Golden Harvest, Surrogate Pilgrimage, Volume 23, Let's Go to the Mysterious Hideout. And this is a different translation I'm reading. I'm reading this from OnePieceMangaOnline.net, so obviously translations is going to be a little different, but it should be fine. It's been 14 years since King Harold's death. No one has dared to approach this castle since then. The late gentle king, Elbaf Hour's castle. Or at least that's what it was supposed to be. The gate was clearly forced open and there are no guards around. What? Was there trouble? This wasn't the work of invaders. The gate was destroyed from the inside. We'll only know if we go in. Key. And these marks aren't old. Hey, wait a minute. This place scares me. What a giant castle. I can't see the ceiling properly. How big is this? Walking here is impossible. Yeah, it is. Everything big here. Pause. Road, where's the key? Oh, by the way, Nami owning Road as a fucking slave. Oh, why Nami got slaves? He got Sanji, him. What's going on, man? I don't know. Let them be free. They have literally the sun god right next to them. Liberation, right? Why you got somebody that's a slave owner on the crew? I'm just a man. I've never had the privilege of entering this castle, but I'm glad you're here. Really, Namitaso? I agree, but keep walking. Oh, so this is the castle. Being here leaves me excited and terrified at the same time. Were these rooms also the work of invaders? Walking through there, that shit, yeah. Look, it kind of remind me of like a blend. The eeriness reminds me of like Thriller Bark mixed with like the Shandora place or whatever. Kingdom. You know what I'm talking about from I'm blanking on the name. Why the fuck am I blanking on the name? Sky Island. Skypiea. There we go. It's crazy. Anyway, no, actually this happened as a result of the violent fight between King Harold and Loki, and the marks of the battle remain like this. I didn't know that they had a fight. I don't know. I was under the impression that he just kind of came and killed him, like he snuck up on him when he was sleeping or something like that. And then after that, that's when they started to attack and fight Loki. I didn't know it was a fight. Or a destructive power, huh? Loki is a monster, but King Harold was a man who became known as the Great Warrior. Destruction was inevitable. Wow, how big? Yeah, how the fuck did he kill his dad then? I wonder. He must have got help, because they saying King Harold was like that. Even if he was like trying to teach peace or preach peace and whatnot, he was like that, especially with his devil fruit, right? Because that's what he wanted, so he killed him. He probably did get help, probably from the God's Knights or somebody else. So that's gonna be interesting to learn. Oh wow, how big was that? What a pile of giant skeletons, huh? But of course, on that day, there were many soldiers in the castle. More than 100 soldiers were killed by Loki, and of them all, only Ja Rule, if you know Ja Rule, if you know, Sama and Loki himself remain. Okay? So Ja Rule, he was there, and Loki. After this event, the castle doors were shut, and any entrance here was strictly forbidden. Damn, they didn't even go in there at all to, like, really? They didn't try to clean it up or not? I mean, obviously, I'm saying that they haven't, but, like, why did they? That's crazy. So they kept that shit sacred like a mug, huh? I feel like his essence is still in there. Is there something in there? There gotta be something left in there. The fact that nobody else been in there, or at least we think nobody else been in there. There could have been somebody else in there, because think about it. They just talked about this being a big ass room. Obviously, everything here is big and whatnot. But maybe like a human or somebody else came in here. They squeezed in through like a little, I don't know, something else broken or crack in the wall, crevice in the wall, something like that. Oda, I see what you're doing. I picked up on that. It might be somebody that did sneak in here at some point. So here must be the nest for Unreals. Hey, look everyone. Look at the size of the skeleton. And there's, why y'all treat this shit like it's toys and shit? It's literal people, dead skeletons. And there's a horn growing out of this one. I wonder if he was a friend of Or's. These are the warriors who possess the blood of the ancient giants, okay? The pure-blooded ones no longer exist, but those who carry this blood still live. Believe it or not, King Harold was enormous and very big, okay? Wow, look up there. This brings back memories. That's a portrait of King Harold, the king who loved peace and wanted to connect Elbaf to the world. This man was known as the best king in the history of Elbaf. He looks strong. Yeah. Damn, he looked clean as hell. I like that he's bald. I don't know, that have like a nice touch on it. He scars. He looked more like his other son, Hydrogen, a little more. The scars on his head, they were left after the King Harold had torn off the horn. Oh, he had horns and he tore them. Oh, wow. He had a lot of conviction, huh? He said, I'm not trying to keep on, being persistent with like how we've been doing things as these warrior giants for many, many years. He said, I'm trying to create an era of peace. And if I got to do that to make people not feel threatened by me, I'll take them motherfuckers off of my goddamn self. Wow. Which was the mark of his ancient giant blood. For the ancient giants, they were intrinsically connected to the era of wars, right? He had horns, such determination, right? Everyone was hopeless when the king passed away. By the way, shout out to Oda for giving us these fire-ass characters that I'm sure he probably been wanting to write for so long. But I'm glad, this is dope. I like this a lot. I fuck with that. That's a skill. I said that last time. I was talking about Loki. That's a skill to introduce new characters and make them still very, very good. We only got Loki mentioned a few times before with Lola, and that was about it, And then we never heard about King Harold. At least I don't remember. But everyone was hopeless when the king passed away. But the one who hated Loki the most and still seeks revenge is Hydrogen, Harold's other son, right? What? Really? So that means he's Loki's brother? He's a half-brother. Before the queen consort married the king, Hydrogen was born to another woman, okay? As we kind of expected, because they do look very different, However, Hydrogen's mother was granted permission by Elbaf to become queen consort. Why? Because she was born in another giant kingdom. It was another giant kingdom. Have we ever heard about this? We only heard about them coming from Elbaf, and that was pretty much it. Obviously, we met Dory and Brocky outside of Elbaf, but she's a giant too, so what's the big deal? She was a giant too, but don't you humans also fight each other overland? Exactly. And I like that Oda touched on that, because yes, we do look at the giants as like a whole different realm and world, especially since in Elbaf they were like disconnected from the rest of the world for the most part. It is cool to see like, yo, everybody discriminate, everybody fighting infighting. It don't matter if you're the same race, blood, anything. It don't matter. Everybody fight. Yeah. The blood of giants from other lands would taint the pure blood of Elbaf. There they go with that bullshit, huh? You discriminate a lot, huh? Even against humans? But you're different, Namitasu. I'm not happy about that, you trash. What? Then why are you on the ship of the dirty blood Hydrogen? Taco is used here as a derogatory sense, obviously. No, get these ads off my screen. All right. That's because the road that wow, you're really good. You can draw maps. Look at that. Teach me how to do it. Be my friend. Unlike me, he's a very honest man. Even though he was a king's son, he couldn't live in the castle, even though his mother was mistreated because she was a foreigner. He endured it all and still said, I will unite all the giant tribes of the world. Hero. And he's gonna do that. He's gonna do that. I like that. That's gonna be a big goal for Hydrogen. He's gonna accomplish that for sure. Kind of reminds me, I was gonna say like Sanji, like just having his own dream, his own, like being a chef, not being, obviously he just was like a failed experiment or whatnot, but somewhat loosely connected, I feel like. I'll be the king of all the giant tribes. Ooh, I know. And plus his father is a good father, actually. I'm just thinking about the brother side of it. Yo, I know you can do it. Hydrogen. I want to make his dream come true. So you're understanding how boring. Hey guys, come here. There are giants here. Elbaf's underworld. Finally. Understand? I already told you. I can't move. Even if I could, it wouldn't make a difference. You commoner. The chance to ascend as a god, no matter how much you desire it, is an impossible dream, and we are offering it to you now. Yeah, what the fuck is her devil fruit? Like, she kind of doing shit that looks similar to Emu in terms of like the arrows. Yeah, it very much is like Emu. That's interesting. Okay. Damn it, again. It's coming at full speed toward the right side of my face. And just as I turn my head to the side, you're going to use that fist to hit me in the chin? Thanks for the warning. Violence is inevitable when I decide the future of where the arrow will land. However, I can stop it. I'll ask you again, Loki. Will you enlist in the God's Knights? He said, fuck no, disappear, you fool. Okay, so she gonna come in and try to attack him. Okay, I think she did hit him. Looked like she hit him. Yep, she hit him. She hitting the fuck out of him. Arrow kicks and all. Thud. Damn it, you'll regret this. Stop this now. That's enough. So, would you enlist in the God's Knights? That's enough, Gunko. Okay, so he's Shanks. He's Shanks' brother. Shanks' big ass ear. He really looks like a rat, huh? He's Shanks' brother or Shanks' fucking, I don't know, clone. I'm thinking he probably is like his brother. I don't think it's a clone, to be honest. It could be a clone, but he got a little braid in his hair. Okay, I fuck with that. Change of plans. Get in touch with Mary Joie. They're all useless. I wanted to handle this in a smarter way. Even in death, I'm not gonna read the name yet. Even in death, they don't give up. Do they have faith in something? The ferocious warriors of Elbaf, who long ago dominated the New World. I would definitely place them under the command of the world government. Let's see. The God's Knights take action. Leader of the God's Knights. Obviously he was a leader. So when we seen the silhouette of that guy with the sword that looks similar to Shanks, a lot of people was like, whoa, wait a minute. So he's a leader of the God Knights. I'm assuming he's Garling's son, which Garling, we think that's Shanks' father too. So, and okay, his name is Shamrock. There we go, Shamrock. I'm like, who the fuck Shamrock? Shamrock Figarland, son of Saint Garling. Shanks and Shamrock, huh? What happened? We're gonna get God Valley shit really soon. I just thought about that. Like, either segue within this arc or segueing out of this arc to a different arc of God Valley. We're gonna get God Valley. Finally, because remember, we in the movie it was some information that Shanks was found in a treasure chest by Roger. God's Knights, Gunko, Otto no Mi, human arrow. Okay, so she is a literal arrow. Okay. And then with him, we don't know his powers yet. He got that shit on, though. I ain't gonna lie, he do got that shit on. Shamrock, so now we don't gotta call him Banks no more or nothing like that. But he said, I'll definitely place him under the command of the world government. This is really interesting. I want to see how this goes down because low-key, I've been saying that low-key seems, not that I want to say that he's quote-unquote redeemable, but like, he doesn't really seem like a necessary like villain to us. Maybe an antagonist, but not necessarily a villain. Because as we can see, these guys are the villain. I don't think he's going to go with them. I don't know. I don't think he's going to do that. I think Luffy is going to quote unquote save him because he did tell him to get him out of there. So he's going to save him. Oh, it's gonna be a messy situation, especially when Luffy sees Shamrock. Like, I think he'll immediately know that it's not Shanks, or not immediately, but he'll know because he has the braid, his hair is longer and shit, so he'll know that he's a little different. Well, he hasn't seen him in a long time now, so I don't know, but he'll be able to tell. But still, I don't think they're going to be under the command of them. I think Loki. What I think is going to happen. I think Hydrogen is going to achieve his dream by uniting all of the giants. And I think Loki is going to end up becoming the leader. I think there's still some context that we're missing with Loki and his father. Maybe. But because remember, Loki, they said that he was cursed. Literally when he was born, it was shit dying. Like livestock was dying. Shit was going crazy the year he was born. So what I'm thinking is that, and then talking about him destroying the world. I don't know, man. Oda, he has a lot of different routes he can go through. We just got to keep theorizing and try to keep up with him. And we're not on break next week, which is dope. I can't wait till we meet the rest of the Gods Knights too, from people in other places. My prediction still is that Mihawk was a former Gods Knights. That's how him and Shanks were even acquainted at some point. I don't know if when Shanks even went back home, quote unquote home. Because I'm guessing after Roger died, Shanks probably did go there. He probably did. They probably had like a messenger that got him in there. This is a really interesting chapter though. Very interesting. I don't know where this goes. All I know is Luffy's gonna free Loki. Loki's gonna go rampant. I'm just thinking, like, in the long run, will he be a part of our... I guess he'll be on our side, maybe. He might be on our side. Funny thing that, now that I think about it, especially since they keep referring to Oars, I feel like Loki's gonna have a role similar to, in the Final War, he's gonna have a role similar to, like, Little Oars Jr., but, like, in a different way. Like, not necessarily, like, as a great ally and, you know, shielding everybody. No, he's just gonna be, like, the big-ass dude out there going crazy. He's probably gonna end up dying, though. I think I can see Loki for sure dying, but I think he's going to lead his giants as he's supposed to do. Him and his brother both will at some point, regardless of how it happens. But once again, I can't wait to see more context about the fight and his father, more so, like just his philosophies and whatnot, what made him change. Maybe it was his father's fault. Like the fact that his firstborn was born, I'm assuming that's his firstborn, that Loki was born, like quote unquote cursed. Maybe it's because his dad stopped, you know, the King Herald stopped being like what the giants were, and he took a different path, and in that it was like a sacrifice in itself, and that's why his firstborn son came out like that. That would be something else, huh? Very poetic too, very poetic. But let me know down below how you guys felt about this chapter. Let me know any theories that you guys all have as well. This is dope, man. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So all the people who are new, hey, subscribe to your boy. I'm trying to get to that 1K subscribers this year. I'm at 838 as of the recording of this video. So I'm trying to go up, man. But I hope you guys all have a good one. Please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video. And peace.